It is so important to know your worth. As teachers, we can undervalue ourselves or undermine ourselves and what we do. But when you think about it, it's huge what we do. I recently realized this, and I've made a shift or a pivot. And I'm so excited to have this video make it and share it with you guys, so stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. It is Danielle Iwata here. I hope this video finds you well. I have news! I'm very excited to share it with you. But before, I just wanted to chat briefly. You know, this world is so transitory or in a position of such change, dynamic change from one thing to another. A global pandemic has brought the world to its knees in 3 weeks. And so really, I'm grateful to have the opportunity or the ability to still teach, make some kind of an income, and work from home, sheltering in place as we wait for this crazy situation to pass. As many of you guys know, I'm a SayABC and VIPKid teacher. I've been with them for over 3 years. And spoiler alert, cliffhanger, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not quitting. I'm not leaving those two companies. I'm going to continue to renew my contract with them. I am eternally grateful to finding these opportunities and being able to work from home remotely and make some kind of an income. Having that been said, it's always a good idea to really remember who we are. We're independent contractors. So we are our own businesses. So I recommend always to have your business with 2 or 3 different companies. Keep your income streams with multiple ways of income. Because why? Honestly, as independent contractors, there are benefits, but there are also some cons. And one con is that at any moment, poof, you can lose your job or be terminated. Well, there's too many cancellations or bathroom break or taking a drink of water in class. Now mind you, I personally, if I have to drink water, I drink water. I need the restroom, I will go to the restroom. Teacher will be back in 2 minutes. Leave a note in the chat. However, I have seen colleagues or people getting let go over a small or minor incident or a small mistake. So it's good to remember that at any moment, poof, it can go. So as independent contractors, it's good to remember that we are our own business, no? So take care of your own business, because when you are working for another company, you are subject to what they need to do to stay afloat. And it's nothing personal. I know a lot of people take it personally, but you have to understand they're a company. So lack of bookings, pay cuts, policy changes. If you're teaching on a platform, they take 30% off your income. And the list goes on, and those things are always subject to change. And again, don't take it personally. It's nothing against you as a teacher. It's what they have to do as a company to keep their business going. When you start to think of yourself as your own business, it kind of changes your mindset and your perspective, which is where it leads me to my pivot that I have made recently. I kept this kind of under wraps because I was nervous, because it's crazy. To me, I didn't want to share in case it didn't work out, and no harm, no foul. But it's going well. So I wanted to share with you guys that since June of this year, I have been teaching independently with my own clients, at my own rates, with my own schedule, and my own teaching materials. It is so exciting. I am so excited. Can't tell. I've always thought about doing it. People have asked me about, why don't you do this? And I always had the buts in my head of why I can't. The mindset kept me from holding back, from taking that next jump to go independent. And maybe if you're a teacher, it might be keeping you back too. and I'm gonna go into the 3 main reasons I think why teachers don't go independently. And I've made a little freebie guide that outlines these 3 reasons and why it's not really a thing. It's not a valid concern. I would click the link below to grab that freebie of 3 reasons why teachers don't go independent and why you can overcome that. And you can check out my new website. I made a website now since I have my own teaching business. It's currently designed for my English clients. However, in the future, I will be putting more resources out there for teachers like you and me. If you have thought about teaching independently, go ahead and hit like on this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What things have been holding you back maybe from going independent? So to me, the top 3 reasons that teachers don't go independently are: I don't have the curriculum. I don't have the materials. What am I gonna teach? Ugh. And that is a huge one for me because I come from a non-teaching background technically, although now I have years and years and years and years of experience, but career-wise, I am a scientist, I'm a research laboratory scientist, and that's what I did before doing online work. So to me, the idea of creating a curriculum and materials, no, I'm just gonna go work for the company that gives it to me. Reason number 2 is, I can't find students. How am I gonna market myself? I can't get clients. Click the link below for the guide and that will answer why that's not a thing. And number 3, this is maybe personal to me, maybe you don't feel that way, but I have the who am I to take your money kind of syndrome, or imposter syndrome, because when you work for a company, you have your clients, right? But who pays you is the company. But when you're independent, who pays you are student to me, right? And to me, I felt like, who am little old I to take your money? It's not a thing. I didn't want to get into too many details here in this video to keep it pretty short and sweet, but if you want to know how I worked through that, grab my flyer below. So what does this mean for me? What changes are gonna be happening with me? Not much. I've currently closed all of my time slots with SayABC and VIPKid just because I'm in this phase of starting a business and I really want to focus on my current business and my current clients and do the best job and quality job I can. But I am ever grateful to SayABC and VIPKid for getting me into the online world of teaching. And what's more, in the future, once my business is more steady and stable, absolutely, I do plan to, from time to time, open up slots to stay relevant for teaching children, and also to open up slots because frankly, I still miss my students. I'll show you a clip of my last men students. I was so sad when I taught my last students. Good morning. It is 7:03. Today is July 1st, and I just taught my last 2 classes with SayABC. I've been with these kids for about maybe 3 or 4 months. It was a little sad, but they understood well. I tried to make sure they knew what was happening. I translated this. I said I'm just taking some time off from SayABC, so just so they know why. I said vacation. I didn't want to explain or create any confusion. I just said I'm having some time off, and the kids were sad. And then a couple of the moms came and they were like, "Why, teacher?" But I'm glad I got that closure to explain well. And yeah, I mean, I'm a little. It's a little sentimental. This is my props, and all of my props, I'm gonna probably put them away since they won't apply to my upcoming lessons with my adult students. So, it's life. It's a progression, and I think in life it's good to progress and advance and not stay stagnant. Of course, I love teaching with SayABC, with VIPKid, and the opportunities. However, I'm excited for this pivot and this new adventure. So
Yeah.
So of course, I plan to open up slots in the future when things are more steady. And what's more, I want to stay relevant. You know, if there's someone who wants to teach online but doesn't want to go independent, yeah, of course, I'm going to recommend them to these companies. Do need to stay relevant with the changes in the platform and things like that. So as long as they'll have me, I'm going to continue renewing my contract with these two companies. I still plan to help those who want to get hired with VIPKid and SayABC to do so, because point here, it's a lot of work making your own teaching business. Let me just be very, very transparent about that. Outcome is so rewarding, emotionally, career-wise, and of course financially, but it is a lot of work. So if you prefer to work with a company that would do the work for you, provide the curriculum, provide the students, these companies and so many other more companies are wonderful options. So that's my little update and my current plan. These are strange times indeed. How are you guys doing? I know it's just a situation that's very tense and stressful and causes anxiety, but I think even in these strange times, we can see the good. Thanks to the situation, I've been able to be home with my husband. He also works remotely, and there's no one I'd rather lock down than with him. We've been able to spend some time together, and thanks to the extra time that being on lockdown has, I was able to really do some deep diving and thinking into my goals and why not start my own business. And so in this time, I was able to come up with this idea and follow through on it. So it's not an ideal situation, no, but I think we can choose to see the good even in like really crappy situations or really unideal situations. If you're a new teacher, new to my channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to continue to make this similar content to what I have been making. However, in addition, you can expect to see more about this journey that I am on and I will be continuing on in being independent and making my own business and sharing what I know. And by the way, guys, I don't know. I know that I don't know anything. So I'm still figuring this out as I go, but whatever I learn that I think might be helpful to you if you are a teacher or you're thinking about making your own business, I'm going to be sharing on this channel here. Again, I'm not perfect at all, but I'll share what I know. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for good vibes. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.